Mind is the brain.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem, right? Because you'd have to show like a consensus among science that says this.
Yeah, I mean, science has made the effort to prove that there is a distinction between like our body, our spirit. You know, they have proven that when someone passes away, there's still something remains. That's very, you could Google it.
Uh, I don't know about that. You say that when we die, there's something that remains. What'd you say?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was a myth. You're saying that thing when like your body weighs less when you die or something like that.
I mean, what makes you like? I mean, I don't know. I'm not equipped to have this conversation. I'm not that deep into it. I just acknowledge it.
Well, we can link every single type of mental experience to different parts of the brain. If you damage the brain, you damage your entire experience of the world, stuff like that. The soul just adds like extra ontology that you don't need to explain. And no one's ever given me a coherent account of how this like immaterial substance can actually interact with the
I mean,
physical and meaningful.
does a rock have a soul?
They kind of just say it does.
Does a rock have a soul?
No.
What makes you different than a rock then?
I have like cells in the brain. Actually, that's a good question for you. Why don't we ever see things without brains and stuff like that?
I mean,
Why
a
don't they
living
ever have
person has
minds?
coherence, awareness, agency, identity. We have our conscience. We have, conviction, our consciousness. I mean, atheists would agree with consciousness, self, mind, subjective experience, and personhood. I had to Google that because I didn't really know.
They'll agree with what?
I don't know. I just put out a bunch of words to sound smart.
Wait, so what do you think separates us from animals then?
We are animals.
Yes, but you're not at the same level as a cat, are you?
The same level.
Mentally.
We're a lot smarter.
Yeah. And so what's the difference between us and the rest of the animal kingdom?
I guess we're smarter.
Smarter in what way? Like, do you mean that by smarter?
Yeah. No, drop this guy.
I think I'm lagging. Darn.
Fake Catholic, and he's too smart for me. Drop him. Get him out of here.
Hey, are you talking about?
Mistaken. Drop him now.
You're not in charge of this live, Peter. Sorry to break it to you.
All right, you're gonna.
I mean, I'm still waiting on the question to be answered. Right?
I just said we're smarter than the other animals. We're not that much different than them.
Yeah, and then I asked you when you say smarter, do you mean that we have rationality?
Yeah, we're more rational.
And is it possible to measure?
Huh?
Is it possible to measure the mind?
Measure what about it?
It's just the mind itself. Is it possible to measure the mind? Not the brain, but the mind.
You can measure like certain experiences and intelligence and stuff like that.
I'm talking about the mind itself.
I don't know what you're trying to measure.
For example, like say you're thinking of a cat. The image that you see, can you measure that image? Can we know? Can we ever figure out a way to see that image of the cat that you see from your mind?
I think we're getting close to that. I don't think we're there yet. Soon I think we can tell exactly what someone is thinking just by a brain scan. If we look at every single part of the brain that's lit up and everything like that, we could see exactly what they're thinking.
Yeah, and how would we do that?
With a brain scan.
You do know that we already have brain scans, so we can
Yeah,
tell.
but they're not.
We can tell if someone is having a good thought or a sad thought or whatnot, to a degree. but we can't see them the content of their thoughts.
What the fuck? That's Zach? I thought you were casing. Oh, that's funny.
What? I heard what you said. I was just curious as to what Peter was talking about. He just started like.
You ever heard of the interaction problem with substance dualism?
You're making the live boring, Peter. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, let's talk about this.
I have a really difficult time talking to atheists because you guys are just so insufferable. I'm sorry.
My God.
And what?
Insufferable. Maybe insufferable is not the best word.
It's because you
Boring.
like it's you like why are you an atheist? Why?
I
No,
think there's
it's
a lot
because
of.
he didn't pay attention in religion class. That's what it is. He didn't care.
No. Why are you an atheist?
Okay.
I'm not trying to be ugly, I promise. I'm a very nice person. I'm just being honest. Why are you an atheist?
There's two main reasons. One, I don't think there's any successful arguments for God. I think you can explain everything without God, and you should do so. Because when you try to explain things, you just try to minimize your commitments. And God is this extra ontology, right? So without God, with just like a physical world, it's more parsimonious, it's simpler. And number two, I think there are successful arguments against God, like the problem of evil, for example, among many others.
Do you think the problem of evil is a successful argument against God?
Yes, for sure.
Which form of the problem of evil?
The logical form.
The logical one?
Yeah.
Bro, that's not even a logical problem. What's the logical problem? What is the actual logical problem? Which one of the three laws of logic does the problem of evil actually address?
The law of non-contradiction.
Beautiful. Extrapolate on that.
Okay, I think God can actualize any metaphysically possible state of affairs that he wants, and there's one possible world where, all things considered, there are no evils. So God would have actualized that one. But since there are all things considered evils in this world, then
Okay,
God
so
would
how's that a contradiction?
Because if God exists, he would actualize the best world.
You're
We do
You
not.
know what I think?
You're
I think
presupposing
people are
this.
atheist because they think that they are smarter than everyone else. I think that's the
I would
actual
agree.
truth because, like, as you guys are, I'm sorry, I'm sure Joseph, you can get through to this guy, but as you guys are talking, I just hear this like hierarchy of intelligence.
Thank you. That's
You know,
nice.
it's like, do you not look at the world? You look at a mountain and you see all of its beauty, and like, do you not acknowledge there's a creator? Like, is there a creator?
Micah, you're assuming he goes outside to touch grass.
I do look at beauty for sure. I think we evolved to appreciate the world around us because it was beneficial, right? Beings that enjoyed their surroundings are probably more likely to want to live. So evolution could probably explain that. But also,
Right,
there's a
but
lot
as
of.
an atheist, like at some point, you have to agree and acknowledge that there's a source, there's a creator, there's something created it,
No,
something made it
I don't
happen.
think there's a beginning at all. I think the past extends infinitely. It just keeps going backwards. There's no beginning.
Well, then what time is it?
It's 12:30
Wait, how do you know that?
It's not.
because I'm looking at my phone.
Wait. So how do we get to 12?
It's 5:24 p.m.
I'm looking at my phone. It's 12:30 EST.
Yeah, but if time just goes back into infinite, then what time is it actually?
Well, we just chose like an arbitrary starting point.
Hey,
to
who
mark
did?
time. The Catholics.
And what did they gauge that on?
Jesus' birthday. Well, they got it wrong, but yeah, they tried to do that.
Yeah.
How do you know they got it wrong? What's the hard evidence?
Because why is the New Year January 1st and not his birthday? Check
I'm asking you, what's the hard evidence
Why would it be?
that it's wrong?
Because
Because you just
base
made a
the
truth claim that I think is probably you're not going to be able to back up.
I just said
He's
it.
not gonna be able to back it up.
The new year starts January 1st, not his birthday.
Shelley,
Why is
the
hold up.
liturgical year starts on the last Sunday in November. If you want to get technical.
But also, what is the necessity of Jesus' birthday being the first day of the new year? Like, what is like?
Because they're trying to base the years on his birthday, so wouldn't they start it when he was born? Wouldn't that be the start of the new year?
No.
That makes the most
Who
sense.
told you that?
Why is it 2026 then?
Because it's been 26 years since he's been alive.
Yes, and he's been alive, so you should start it when he's born. That makes the most sense.
No, what?
Yeah, they didn't know anything about his birthday. You know, they thought it was December
Who's
2020
they?
or December. The Catholics. They thought it was December 25th because they thought it would be 9 months after they
His
thought
conception. I agree.
yeah, but they thought that was supposed to be on a special day. I forgot the Passover.
Because if you read the Gospel of Luke, literally in just one chapter, you can actually get the dating for Jesus' birthday being in December.
Being when?
You can get the dating for Jesus being born in late December by reading Luke chapter 1. Nah, well, it's more mid, but
What? How?
how? Because we can literally just tell. Like if you look at Luke chapter 1 verse 5, it talks about how Zechariah, John the Baptist's dad, was serving in the temple. This would have been around late September. He has to get home, bang his wife, so he can conceive John the Baptist. John the Baptist, 6 months after September, is March. And this is where we get the dating for the Annunciation, where the angel comes down to say hi to Mary. 9 months later.
Please don't say bang. I'm sorry. I hate that word. Come on, Joseph.
It's rude.
Oh, my bad. He was being fruitful and multiplied with his wife.
There we go.
So, yeah, because that's better.
Alright, well, that's not what the scholars think, okay?
That is actually what they think. They actually get that dating from John Chrysostom.
Most of them think it's in the summer.
But why do you care?
Yeah.
I don't really care, to be honest.
Also, it's not unanimous that he was born in the summer. Actually, you're wrong about that because they say some people say the spring, but
I didn't say he was unanimous. Spring. I didn't say he was unanimous. But
Peter, I think we'll all agree to just pray for you. I really do.
let's do it right. Let's do it right now. Let's see if it works. Let's do it right now together, okay?
No.
You're not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do it for your entertainment. No. But here's the thing,
I'm just joking.
No, I know. I just think I don't know. I every atheist that we talk to is the same way. Like your heart, God bless you, you have such a hardened heart. Such a hardened heart. And I don't think there's a scripture in the Bible about, throwing things to seeds and they're landing on rocks. And I really feel like that's where we're at with you. Like, it doesn't matter what Joseph says or what any of us say, but I think the only thing we can do is just pray that God softens your heart. And I hope, listen, this is what I tell people who people encounter God at different points in their lives, and sometimes it happens after extreme events. Like, we're all going to encounter God at some point, and I just hope that you soften your heart. That's all I'm saying.
Can I ask you a question? Chill out.
Yeah, we'd Saint Nick you.
Wait, Snare. Can I ask you a question, Snare?
Sure, and I don't think I'm the sower. I think that scripture tells us when to know when to stop. What's up?
How many atheists have you met that you think are really smart, but they like remained atheist, but they were
No. Atheists kind of remind me of the scholastic.
Please. Let me ask, please.
Like, Go ahead, finish your
Double
sentence and I'll
act.
answer. What did you say, Peter?
How many atheists have you met that were like very smart and like continued to be atheists, but their hearts weren't hardened? They were very open to Christianity and they were smart. How many of those have you?
Are you open to Christianity?
I'd love to answer that after you answer my question.
I just don't know why. Like, I haven't met a single atheist
Yeah.
that is open to
That's what I
Christianity.
figured. That means it's
Yeah.
probably a problem with how you perceive and go about these things, rather than every single atheist you've ever talked to has a hardened heart.
Well, I'll
Probably
admit to
you.
you, I'm definitely. Yeah, I will admit to you, I'm definitely not equipped to speak to atheists because I don't understand it. I feel like it's absurdity. It's insufferable to me. And I've heard conversations with very intelligent like Christians speaking to atheists, and to me it's just insufferable to listen to. I have to be completely honest with you. You use big words, you sound really smart. It's the same thing with like the scholastics, and it's like, dude, get out of your head and touch some grass. That's all.
Okay, I did like the trees.
I can't tell if mistaken is being genuine or like he's your
Yes.
friend and he's trolling you.
It's a double act. It's a complete double act.
No, it's not your voice, boo. It's not your
Bro, he's
voice.
serious. He's serious.
Okay, well, I think he's funny.
I mean, Peter, I'm honest with people that I care about. I could sit here and
Don't
sugarcoat
care
it
about
to you,
me.
be
You
like,
even know
oh,
me.
no, I don't know you, but I care about people. I
You
do.
don't
I
care about
don't
me.
have to know people to care about them. Would I love for you
You're
to be
spreading the
open?
word because you were told to. You don't actually care about me at all.
Oh
So
no,
you don't
I
think
could-
that it's
Alright.
Do you
possible
want
for
to
you?
hear my testimony? Do you want to hear my
He
testimony?
does not want to hear that. I promise you, he does not care.
Right. No, I don't think so. But let me say this. I'm honest with people because I care about them. And if I leave anything, like if there's any last words I say to you, it's that God loves you. And I pray that you soften your heart and that he leaves the 99 for the one. And no matter what you say, no matter what you do, God is always seeking after you. And you can always say yes. Always, even up to the very last day that you're here on this earth. So that's my prayer for you. But I'm honest with you because I do care about your soul. And I hope you figure it out.
If I wait till I'm on my deathbed and then I go, okay, I believe in Jesus, amen. Will I go to
Only if you mean it. If you don't mean it, then that's different. But if you actually mean it, yeah. I mean, God's grace is greater than any of us can understand. Yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead, Fiona wants to say something.
25 years of nursing. And out of that, I did, 14 years in a palliative ward. I've seen many, many people pass away. The only one that ever squealed like a whitewashed pig was an atheist. And I'm sorry, out of all the people, and I'm talking hundreds of people who have passed away, every single one of them did exactly the same thing. Every single one of them. And even the atheist. But the only difference was the rest of them were smiling.
It's because the atheists went to hell and they all went to heaven. That's because the atheists went to hell and they all went to heaven.
No, I'm not saying where they went, because I don't even know where I'm going, so how can I say where they're going? But when you completely denounce and say there is no creator, that God does not exist, well then what in God's name have you left? Absolutely nothing. And the thought of just going forth into nothingness is what scares the living bejesus out of them.
Damn. That's very sad.
It is.
Wait, why would you drop mistaken?
Sorry for atheists.
Look, if you want to believe in God because you're scared of the
could have been a
afterlife or
glitch.
whatever, go for it. That's all I gotta say.
No. I am not afraid of passing out of this world. I'm actually quite looking forward to it.
Well,
Can't
it's because you
wait.
believe in God, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were an atheist, you'd be afraid, right?
Well, most are.
Okay, so if you want to believe in God because you're afraid of nothing after the afterlife, then do it. But don't say that's like a rational reason that shows he actually exists. That's what I have a problem with.
I don't believe that the very fact that God exists and me passing on is not why I believe in God. I believe in God because every day I wake up, the sun rises, the sun sets, I can move, I can have my being and all the rest of it. God's world is around me every single moment of every single day. If you don't want to believe there's a God, that's entirely up to you. But I feel sorry for you because you are missing out on such a wonderful, wonderful world. And God bless you. And I'm going to pray that God brings you back to the Catholic faith because, my God, son, you need help.
Well, my dad's Lutheran now.
I'll pray for him too.
Yeah, I pray for him. For him and my mom always argue about like church history and stuff. It's so funny.
No, I'm not going to claim. Just let's not go there.
What do you think about orthodoxy?
No, we're not having that conversation. We're talking to you about the fact that you're atheist. We're sharing the.
I'm just going to keep it all the way real. Peter, Mistake, and Sumner all came in at the same time, and I'm not buying any of this anymore.
No,
So
neither
I'm
am I.
ready to move on whenever the host is.
Amen.
Mistaken is my friend, but he's actually a cat Christian and he's serious.
Oh,
Excuse
sure. One
me.
second.
She's
Let's
kinda,
do some kicking.
Sure.
Excuse
One second.
me.
she's
Let's
kinda,
do some kicking.
she's kinda
Let's do
cokey.
some kicking.
Oh, we don't kick Koki.
Bye, y'all. Let me go ahead and block.
revoir.
You can go.
You can
And
go.
who else?
Also, sorry to cut you off, Joseph, but I couldn't continue.